Hi friends, it's Amy at Doki Doki Forest, and today is Tuesday, which means it is Trash Tuesday. This is an open collaboration hosted by Just Journaling with Possum Patty. You can check out her channel to see what she's up to, and check out hashtag Trash Tuesday to see who else is jumping in and reusing their stuff this week to create something. I mean, look how cute this bag is. It's just a little bag, but look at these stars. That should not go in the trash, right? So we're going to reuse it, and this challenge is for everyone to grab some stuff from around the house that would normally just get trashed or recycled and figure out if there's something else you can do with it. For example, these are bread tags I've been collecting, and I'm trying to think of what to do with them because they're not coded for recycling and I don't want to just throw them out. So one of my challenges for myself for this week was to do something with these and see if I could come up with something useful to do with them. Then my other materials are these tissue circles, which came from a party balloon, this shredded tissue stuff, which came from a party popper. I have some string that came with a stationery package I received in the mail. I have this really cute packaging that came with some cookies. I have some birthday wrapping paper with adorable puppies. And this was some tissue that came in a gift I received. This is a little candy wrapper featuring Peko-chan, who is a mascot from Japan for a candy company. And this was a little milky candy, but I liked the pattern on there. It had a 70s vibe, and I like that, so I've been holding on to it. And then I have this party plate, just a paper plate, but it's so beautiful and shiny. And then I have this bag, which is where I put all my little tiny packages that I get. They're little like Japanese candies, and there's like one hard candy in each package. And the packages themselves are just really cute. So I always hold on to them thinking that I can at least glue them in my journal on a page, or maybe I can come up with something more creative, but either way, I just don't want to throw them out. So I know I want to use these puppies, so I'm going to start cutting them out. I don't know exactly how I'm going to use them at this point. I was thinking I could glue them on the tags, but I'm not sure how they will fit because the tags are a bit short and some of these puppies' faces are a bit long. And of course I cut out this cute little pug. I thought, well, that one's a little smaller. Maybe I could fit it on there. But before I do, I'm going to glue some tissue on here just to get some color on there and kind of cover up that tag. So I just picked two different things. I don't really have a plan at this point. All I know is that I need to get this to be a little bit sturdier because that tissue is just hanging there. So I took the top off of a package that I had. It was just part of the cardboard hanger that came with a stationery item. So I'm reusing that, because that would have been a recycle. So I'm reusing that to kind of make the back of this little tag sturdier. And now I'm going to put tissue on and then put a little puppy face on. And I'm like, okay, so I've got the beginnings of a tag. And then I will put that off to the side and let that kind of dry while I figure out what I'm going to do next. So I'm still thinking about that candy idea. How can I use a candy wrapper? Because I do think they're really pretty. And then I thought, well, I'll use this one. This one looks kind of like material. It's a little bit wrinkled. It's almost like a fabric-y sort of pattern. So for now, I'm going to take the tag, I'm going to bundle it up inside of this candy wrapper. And then after I do that, I'm putting that aside so that can dry. And now I'm going to decorate my next tag, and I really want to use the paper plate because it was so pretty. And then I was putting the little pug head on top. Here I am just putting some cardboard backing to make it sturdier again. And then I realized it's almost like a little paper doll. If I take this tag and then I put a piece of the paper plate on and then I put the head on top, so then I decided I would decorate this dress a little bit and just give it a little sash with some stars on it, and then put that aside to dry. So then I liked that idea so much, I decided I was going to make more puppy paper dolls. So now I have this other outfit, and I'm going to take this little puppy and I'm going to also put some backing on. And then I'm thinking maybe I can sort of jazz up this outfit a little bit. I can use one of the bottoms of these candy wrappers and add what looks sort of like a little ruffle. So yeah, now I am all in on making these puppy paper dolls. I have decided I'm going to use these tags and make them into little paper dolls. Now you don't really see the tags, that's the only thing, but they are in there, they are being used. And then there are other items being used as well that would have been trash or recycles. So I'm still using them, but it's a completely different direction than I was initially thinking when I was going to just make them tags. So now I'm getting these dogs all fancy and ready. That one's wearing pants. And then I decided to kind of undo that initial tag I was making and take that dog head and stick that one on a paper doll now, instead of just having a random tag. And that's just some painty paper that I had that I was going to reuse, but I didn't know how because it was kind of a smaller piece. But I thought, well, perfect. I'll make it into some clothes, get these puppies all ready to go. And then I made some little pant legs out of the painty paper. I was going to make arms, but then I thought it looked weird, so I did not do that. So here are the puppies, and now I'm going to use some more of my trash and recycles to keep making the page for them. I wanted to have something that was fun and festive. These guys are at a party after all. So I've got the rainbow. I don't know if it's a floor or border, or I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're having a party on a rainbow. And then I've got my glue. It's a watered down glue I'm using up at the top here, and I thought I would just put these kind of tissue streamers in, and I don't really mind however they wind up getting glued down or what pattern they make, or if it's messy. I kind of just wanted it to be messy. It's sort of just like confetti in the sky. It's just a whole party, and I actually really liked it because I noticed as I was using the glue with it that some of the paint was coming off, both on the streamers and the circles. So I went with that, and I just made it kind of streak out over the page, and I got some pinks and some blues. The green came off a little bit, and so I liked that. I just used it to sort of paint the page a little bit. And basically I'm just trying to make it look happy and festive. So I put on all my circles I could find, layered on some glue, and then once that was dry, I can now put my little puppies on. I imagine that they're like dancing and having some yummy dog treats. Maybe a nice doggy birthday cake. Have you ever made a doggy cupcake or birthday cake for your pup? I did for the first time last year. I made my puppy a pup cake, a healthy one, a recipe that was all ingredients that were dog safe and that she could enjoy, and she did. She grabbed the thing off the plate and ran in the other room with it, so it was pretty funny. So I wanted these puppies to have paws. I didn't want them to just be hanging out there with nothing, so I drew on some paws for them. That one's doing a little disco dance. I gave them little, like, the little pads they have on their paws. And then that puppy looked so sad, so I had to change that to a smile because I didn't want there to be one sad pup. And now I'm just using my gel pen to kind of get those circles to stand out a little bit. Add some music notes, just in case you couldn't tell these guys were having a good time. Just a little bit of detail. Then I thought I could take the pen and do a little something on their clothes. So I'm putting some pockets on, some patterns, a little ruffle. And that does it. So this page totally transformed from what I was initially thinking with these tags to becoming puppy dolls, puppy paper dolls. So I do like them a lot. I'm hoping you're not too disappointed that you really can't see the tags too much, but they are in there, and you can, in person, you can almost see, especially that puppy at the bottom right, you can almost see like a t-shirt sort of outline it makes with the tag. But I have used a lot of other trash and recycles. We've got the packaging from the cookies there, we've got the paper plate, we have the candy wrappers there, and some tissue. The other tissue that came out of balloon and party poppers. So that's what I have for you today. If you have any suggestions of what to do with those bread tags, feel free to let me know. I would love to hear if you've either created something with them or if you have an idea of what to do, you want to see me do something, let me know. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a cozy and creative day. I hope you're up to something fun, and I will see you again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.